Well, I mean, if you take a look at the poll, we're not picked very high, so I don't know how well thought of we are. But, you know, I think it's something for our team to take a look at. And I always talk about the polls don't determine anything. You know, you've got to play the game. But, you know, certainly when you see that as a team, at least if I was a player, it would certainly be a point of motivation. And as long as you take it the right way and understand that, you know, we have to continue to get better. We have to continue to work hard. And let's see where this stuff all leads to. And once the conference season starts, we'll see. Well, I'm happy with where we are. Obviously, I'm not content. I think, you know, anytime you have a lot of new guys, we have 6 new players, 3 JUCO, 3 high school kids, and so there's a lot of information that's coming at those guys, and it's coming in rapid fashion. And so we are probably moving at a quicker pace than we ever have since we've been here, and so it's, do you put in a little bit or do you go ahead and put in more and make sure those guys get up to speed? So that's where we are. We're moving at a rapid pace, but I like where we are. We've got a long way to go, and we've got to continue to understand how hard we're going to have to work on a daily basis in practice. Well, you know, one of the things that sticks out to me, at least to this point, is that this team has been very unselfish, which is really encouraging. You know, it's a group that seems to be pretty close, and we have some leadership in Will Sullivan, so that certainly helps. We have too many turnovers, too many bad shots. So those are the things that drive me crazy. But, you know, those things that you really look for in a team, you know, are they going to play together? Are they going to stick together? I think here early, we haven't faced adversity. We have some things that really, I think, could prove to be beneficial for us. Well, you know, obviously, you know, you take a guy like Will Sullivan who's been around, who understands everything we're doing, the veteran guys. But, you know, I've been pleased pretty much with just about everyone. I think Chris Bryant's shown, you know, that he has a motor and that he'll compete. Freshman Logan McClain's done a really good job. Roderick Mills has done a good job at times in spurts. He's had a couple of days where, you know, he's got a lot going on. You can see it. I tell him he's got smoke coming out of his head. But, you know, for the most part, I think everyone has stepped up here in the past week and a half. I thought Willie, played very well. And then the last week had really stepped up his game, and the same with G. You know, for the veteran guys, what I'm looking for, though, is consistency, particularly on the defensive end, and that's where we've really got to get better. And one of the things we've talked about to those guys is in the midst of trying to help the new guys, you've got to make sure that you're also doing your job. So hopefully we can get that cleaned up here this week. As we stand here now, on October 29th, we have depth. Now, the question becomes is, once we get going, is that serviceable depth, meaning that guys that can come in and be productive and help the team. But, you know, if you take a look at this group in comparison to last year, we didn't have depth. We didn't even have numbers, and so we at least have numbers. And I think what it's provided is a very competitive practices, and we haven't even had Zach McCormick in practice yet, and so hopefully we'll have him here in the next week and a half, and so I think we'll have our group there. It's a time when you have this depth. Like I said earlier, they're going to stick together, and then as we get in our exhibitions and everything else, we'll get an opportunity to put everyone on one side and see if we can use that. But the key is going to be for everyone, will I be unselfish? Because there's going to be a point to where you're feeling good, you're in the game, and I sub for you. You know, are you going to walk to the bench and are you going to wallow in yourself, or are you going to be able to get outside of yourself and cheer for your teammates? And I think that's one of the things that I'm looking for this group, is how do we respond to that?